Okay, we're back. My internet got disconnected, and that's why the live stream was disconnected. Um, Everything seems to be working fine now, so I assume things will be back in order. Although I still not seeing the stream on my YouTube app, so you have to give me a sec. Okay. Right. So as I was saying, we're back. It's fine. This doesn't usually happen. It's the second time today that I've lost connection to my internet. Again, it doesn't usually happen. It's outside of my control. The general status of I checked the status of the internet on my web provider's website, and it appears they're doing some kind of work. It's completely out of my control. I am terribly sorry. So this live stream will be split in two parts. The first part should be uploading any day now. I don't know. It says that processing will begin shortly. So there's some issues with the connection, I guess. I don't know. I'm still getting that Marion Barry thing. So yeah, unfortunately, because of this little incident, I'll have to split the stream into two parts. I am terribly sorry, and hopefully we can keep going for another 2 hours without issue. Uh, Here's hoping, I guess. Terribly sorry for that. Yeah, let's just keep going to whatever we were doing, right? I believe my quest is not tracked, so we'll track it. I think we could go for another 2 hours comfortably. I gotta love the music though. So we'll have to talk to that ghost again before we got disconnected. Okay, we're loaded in. So let's pick up where we left off by talking to that ghost. Talked about her. We talked to her there. Ooh. Get down. Is it? It is. Yeah. So I got the ghost part. And be back to regular stuff. If only. Enchantment core, legendary masterwork materials. What is this? Huh. I don't know. Credits. Ah, you can get enhancement cores. Ah, I see. Well, that is interesting. I didn't think that was a thing. Alright, so what does the quest say now? I'm gonna talk to the spider. Is he not there? How do you get to the spider though? Do I need to give this guy something? The biker guard lasts before you can also not go away. Then there has to be another entryway, right? Sorry, just a bit confused. So, Tarsus Cantina. I am at the cantina. I see that some sections are closed off, which is kind of then how do I get to the freaking spider's lair? Unless there's you can give bribes. Ah, looks like this is the right path. Oh, look at this. Interesting.
I'm eager to continue our
Spider, chortles slow and gleefully as you approach. I've always liked Drifter's ghost, he says. She's the best thing about him. If she's finally looking to get her voice back, I'd be glad to help for a small favor. He gestures towards the dark corners of the den. My transport crews have failed me. I sent them into the lawless frontier to bring back hard-won contraband. If you'll venture out there, find my crew, and more importantly my contraband, I wish you obtain the ghost parts you still need. I don't think I have a choice, do I? Complete the mission. Welcome to the frontier.
Happy hunting out there.
It's nice to see the spider though. After so long. Welcome to the frontier. Learn what it takes to make a name for yourself in the lawless frontier. So I assume this is a story mission?
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
Easier said than done, but okay.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources. Very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost.
Good Renegade abilities. Use this to choose which Renegade abilities to equip for the duration of a lost frontier. Renegade abilities are powerful limited abilities that can be deployed tactically to change the course of battle. Renegade abilities must be equipped before entering the lawless frontier. Renegade abilities upgrades can be purchased from Spider or from the quartermasters and syndicate annually. Inspection. Select to revitalize from the list. Revitalize now equipped in the slot where your grenade ability resides. Use G to use abilities in the slot when renegade abilities are active. Select strafing run from the list. Equipping Renegade's abilities. Strafing run is equipped in the slot where melee ability resides. Use C for strafing run when Renegade's abilities are active. Always be sure you have 2 Renegade abilities equipped before leaving the cargo bay if you want to fight at full potential. I can't go past this barrier. What the fuck was that?
Apologies. Oh, apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship.
While the lawless frontier health discovery is disabled, then you have significantly greater health and shields. Keep an eye for the healing oranges and explore. Renegade abilities are powerful limited use abilities that can be deployed technically to change the course of battle. Use Revitalize to recover some health. Press Z to prepare the ability. You may press Z again to cancel out and return to the normal loadout. Press G to use Revitalize. This ability uses some space as your grenade ability. Once the renegade ability has been used, your abilities return to normal.
I heard from the Drifter. You started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the expanse. Behold, the glory of the Syndicate border wars.
Not an exaggeration. The syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Right. They're also fighting each other, but they're also fighting me, which is good.
Careful. These specks are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
It's a moon.
No signs of my salvage Kindle. The flare is still active up ahead.
Extra revive token. In the lawless frontier, destructibles or chests may rarely drop them all like this one. Collect the additional revive token for your team.
My filters are showing residue from shock rifle impacts. Pikers took out my crew. Shame there's no Elixir solidarity here on the frontier. And still no sign of the cargo. I can't relinquish these ghost parts without it, Guardian.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
exfiltration plan. Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
Our end to the syndicates. Outstanding. Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
That's interesting. That was interesting.
By all 7 stars, The expanse is flooded with transmissions. Drifter's ghost has a line on bail.
Brutality Division has spotted the false weapon, and Dredgen hopes flock endorses.
Lord Bale, unleash me. I long to show them what an Eclipse-powered cuirass can do.
Leave that to 6 at Nightfall Station. I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions.
Sounds like the Imperium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here. Oh, wishing you many happy returns, Renegade.
That was another mission.
If you're eager to deal death, I'm happy to help.
Spider leans back and golfs into the air. You enraged all 3 major syndicates in a single infiltration of the Lotus Frontier. He speaks gleefully. Well done, Renegade. Your reward. A few ontological materials Drifter's ghost will need. Kit bash her with ease and she'll be good as new. Reaches out 4 paws full of glittering paracosm metals.
Your
Hey,
glimmer
let's
is
go back to-
always welcome here.
Let's go back to the ghost of the Drifter.
Did it work?
You doorknob! You lousy, awful, stupid, waste of life, bottom-feeding leech!
Hello to you too.
Are you disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly beard two-timer? If you had a mom, she wouldn't call you! Oh, and the only time you're sincere is when you're asking for money! And your headband makes you look like a line cook!
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost. This is Blue. Named her because of that sunny personality.
Bite me! I need to talk to the Guardian. With my voice. That was, well, that was healing. Drifter and I have a complicated relationship. Scratch that, it's not complicated. He's a flake. No, worse than a flake. He's a scoundrel. That data he stole wasn't any old data. It was plans for a super weapon. Nightfall Station. No idea on its payload. Drifter's sure the Imperium's connected to the Nine. And I think he's right. This tech, it's impossible. And that vision he showed you, it has him shook. Me too. Now he's shut away from me, from Ido, from Arno, which I get. And Eris. And one person he let in. Watch him. I gave up my voice to save the Drifter once. I'm through keeping my mouth shut.
That is some interesting information. Years ago, my ghost lost her voice when I got us into an ice cold situation in one of the Cabal Emperor's Athenaeum worlds. A couple other lights didn't make it out, but thanks to her, I did. And to my heart, I regret it. And I thought she and I were making progress, especially after Kepler. She's clearly holding some grudges, but thanks for helping her just the same. Now let's see what we can do to take this fight to the Imperium. Listen to the recording. What recording?
Hope you're listening, hero. Like I said, I might have to make a few radical moves coming up. It's gonna rock the fire team. Blue won't like it. They'll all think I'm running again. Not this time. When I was imprisoned on that Imperium ship, I learned Bale was a dredgen, a fanatic, all about yours dogma. He's a light bearer, playing with forces he can't hope to control. I used to be dredging hope. I left that life behind a long time ago. Bale wants me to come back to it. They're forcing my hand. I'm gonna give Bale and his nine exactly what they want. Submit to them. I don't know what the nine want me to do over there. Still figuring that out. But I know I have to go. For the city. For Eris. So for now, let's keep this between us. I'll see you on the other side.
Interesting. So what's the next step in this quest? We're going back to the spider. By the way, how many steps are in this quest? 45. I'm not sure how important that is, but let's talk to the spider.
Let's make a deal.
Spider hunches towards you eagerly. You're in luck. The Pikers have agreed to deal for Splicer Shank under the condition that you go and help them with a little side project first. Go make your introductions with I'm not gonna try, and see how you might be of service. They don't give their trust away lightly, but when Reeks respects you and your code, perhaps you can manipulate them. Spider snickers lightly to himself, so let's
Your
go.
glimmer is always welcome here.
Sure, it is. Let's go down and speak to Real Kiss. Look at you, my drakes could take you in an arm wrestling contest with their stumps. This here is Spiker territory. We're a better splicer than the Vex, better mechanics than the Totality. Well, welcome anybody, cast your claws, no issue. Prove we can trust you, and what's ours is yours. And a little shade told me you could use a splicer, but the Imperium's on our backs. They're building a weapon, big, bad for business. And your disc might be related. So I'll tell you what. Our best splicer, barring me, hasn't turned up today. Find Vic Kicks, make our shit alright. He'll sort you out. Okay. Vixis Biker Splicer. Alright, let's go and find Vixis. Where's this Vixis? Are you Vixis? No? Are you? Yeah, you look like Vixis. Dangerous to walk alone with the totality division around. Vixen displays empathy. Vixen displays empty hands with a scowl. He's been attacked. 2 key cards, Cash. Crack the rebreather. Or do as Reeks asks, but revenge makes work sweeter. Yes? 1 Cash's tracker still on Mars, likely with totality. 1 on Venus now, likely sold for contraband. Get them back and Vicus is your helpful friend. To show preemptive appreciation, Falcon is yours. Speak with a mechanic. Advise caution in your surveys. Imperium preparing strange weapon in the field. Let's go and talk to the Piker mechanic now. A lot of going around in this expansion. Hello. York has flagged you down with the wave of the datapad. You're the guardian Vixis has been talking to. Well, I guess you're helping him out. You're alright for a light bearer, she says. You have a right bike, a Falcon's like that, but more. I can list every component we use in them and where we get them, but I don't want to keep you when you're got Imperium goons to squash. Remember, if you're not scared you're about to crash, you're not going fast enough. Right. Aid the syndicates by completing jobs on Mars and Venus to recover the stolen keycard caches. Let's get to that. Okay, so Lawless Frontier. Selena Moras, Ventus, Bounty Hunt. Ah, Ventus, Venus Bounty Hunt. I know. Is there matchmaking or is this a solo activity? That looks like a solo activity. Oh, so what are the modifiers? Arc, Surge, Ranger. Combatant strength increases over time and countdown will start once you leave the derelict cargo bay. In the time which is drawn on land. However, if in a certain progress, you'll have a short grace period. Health recovery is disabled. Activity scoring, score objectives. Okay. So far there's been only 1 story mission, and the rest has just been activities. Yeah, not looking good.
6 didn't mince words. Someone will die if I don't follow what fate laid out for me.
Right, Drifter.
Now that Blue's tinkered up, she's going whole hog on that Imperium data. Encryption's a pile, though. It's gonna take time. Dig?
We will reveal the conspiracy surrounding the Imperium and the Nine. This Bale. Did you know him?
Not personally, but the dredgings, that's my baggage. Now clean it up. First we gotta make good on our deal with the Pikers. Ops ain't been cleared on Venus since it popped back into Sol. Legal ones, anyway. Guess they still aren't.
The Vanguard may admonish us, but they understand the necessity of our actions. They won't interfere. Do you trust these pikers?
Hell no. But if it gets us what we need to move one step ahead of the Imperium, of the Nine, I'll roll those dice.
Okay. And I think there's one more on Venus.
Your Vex target shouldn't be far. The Tharsis Reformation are the Conductor's cohort, no?
Yeah. Dropped out of her control. Traded in that cozy collective for slick threads. Their boss owes me. In cards, among other things.
That's the bounty target? They take up a lot of damage. There's not gonna be easy to deal with
Guardian, your quarry flees. Pursue it.
Back on target, hero. Let's push. We don't have time to waste.
Oh, I see, this is a series of tutorials. before.
Don't let this obsession drive you into a trap. What the Nine say is not absolute. You needn't worry.
Maybe this is what the prophecy meant by buying the Nine. Gods don't tend to like being tied down. Maybe 3's expecting us to slug it out with the Imperium to prevent extinction.
What the Nine present to us is only the surface. There is a deeper truth to uncover. Give me time. Patience.
Lol. You can ride a vehicle that does damage. It's kind of shit though. Now what? Now what? I gotta get up there. Somehow. By the way, what is this thing? I can't quite tell. Where's this Reformation overseer?
They're just in our way. The real fight's with the Imperium.
Something for us to look forward to.
The other guys are back. Interesting. What? He didn't. Ouch. That's two. Ouch. Almost dead. Oh, come on. That wasn't it? Holy crap, man, what the fuck?
Hey, Spider. Our weapon's ready for a planet-side pickup. Send out that hawk. Whoa. Pick that up on the Vanguard sats. Some kind of high-yield energy emission.
Something near Mars, but away from orbit. Their signature is of the Nine.
Time to exfil. Stand my ground now.
Down to it, I stole the Imperium's data. It's me bare once. If we got our backs to a wall, just let me play my hand.
You will not have your back to a wall, because it will be to mine and the Guardians.
You don't know what the Nine can take from us, Eris. I've felt it, and I've seen it. They'll rip the years away until we got nothing.
Whatever they reach out to take, We will hold fast together. Trust.
I don't assume I can actually use this thing. Oh man, I really hate this tutorialistic style missions. I get why they're here. I get why they're making them, but Jesus Christ. I think we could do without them also. Alright, so what's up?
Communion attempt number 34. I begin. I hold the ritual space. Tithe my offering to the celestial bodies of soul. Formless bodies take refuge in my limbs. Poetry bled from the ache of dark matter. Grant speech with my offering. Grant speech with my offering. You may speak now. I offer physicality. I offer warmth. I offer taste. I offer glimmer. I offer tithes. I mastered the hive. I am not supplicating myself to a stranger in order to communicate. I do not need an emissary. Why do you refuse me? Communion attempt number 35. I begin.
That was weird. Oh man, come on, what else? Quests then. Mars cache. Okay, I guess we'll do this Mars cache thing and then we'll call it quits for today.
We're assisting the Piker Syndicate for help in turn. Drifter was right. The Imperium might be experimenting with anti-light tech. So we'll do some demolition on a spot the Syndicate's claim was a test site for Imperium weapons, and see what turns up.
Working with the crime syndicates? Don't tell me you've gone renegade.
We don't have official support, sir. I thought you'd be too busy with your hands tied to call directly. Pleasant surprise.
Oh man, come on, give me a break. Now what? I'll take the airstrike any day. Right. Time to move.
Commander, how's the city holding up?
We're at the mercy of micro-phenomena happening across the world. Matter transmutating, Air turning to toxin? We're running containment. I suspect it'll continue until the emissary and Eris Morn can tell us what Bind the Nine truly means.
Oh, would you look at that?
Commander, while we have you on the line, I've been meaning to ask, is redacting the prophecy truly necessary? The people of the city are in danger. They can feel it. If it were me, I'd appreciate the intel.
Spoken like a field guardian. I hear your concern, Mahal. It's too dangerous to tell them. And the people are already on the verge of panic.
There's still some relic card in here. left. Oh man.
out that Syndicate assets while I scan the area. I'm filtering for dark matter particles. The word on the Martian frontier is the Imperium is obsessed with collecting dark matter ingots and crystals.
The system has been rich with dark matter since the flurry of 9 activity on Kepler.
My thoughts exactly. It's gotta be what's powering this new tech.
No, come on. Come on, this bullshit. Why so many ads, man? It's annoying more than anything.
Fight your way to the exfiltration point I marked. It's inside a heavy concentration of dark matter energy.
Being back with the fire team reminds me of my strike support days. Especially on Mars. The universe seemed simpler, though survival has remained a temporary condition.
It's not like you to sound nostalgic, sir. Your ride's heading out to you. We'll get you out.
I guess I'm feeling nostalgic, whether I wanted it or not. And I really have a spare moment. Those early strikes on the Martian frontier were a highlight of my career, Guardian. Just wanted you to know. Relax. You're not being disciplined. You made it interesting to be your commander.
Okay, that was a mission and a half. I didn't like this. I'm sorry, but you cannot call these campaign missions.
The Guardian found an expired ghost out here. No physical damage, but the light is completely absent from the ghost shell. Commander,
Too convenient not to be a weapon. Track down what the Imperium is doing. Put a stop to their operation. The city awaits your return, Guardian.
Commander, we know you have a lot to handle back home. Are you all right?
Indeed. Just checking in on old friends while I can.
Shall we keep going? Just because. Well, let's head back to Vixis. Tharsis Junction. Whatever it's called now, I keep forgetting. Well, I think we've stretched ourselves long enough. There's just AI guardians around now. It's mildly interesting. Boss has been informed, supplies the keycards are ready. And Vixis enjoys Rawl's discomfort. 949 Justice. Boss says you're in a meeting. I'd like to trade you for services of a splicer shank. Alright. Meet you, friend. Okay, Vixis, whatever you say. Ah, I have to go upstairs. Oh man, my back hurts. My freaking everything hurts from all this gaming.
What does my guardian need?
Spider leans forward eagerly as you approach. Tharsis has been overrun by delinquency. He roars, huffing the air. Feels more like home than Vari's core ever did. Hold on to your glimmer. It's not the anchor coinage of Mars. You'll need credits to entice the Tharsis syndicates and craft specialists. And I'd be happy to part you from your credits in exchange for frontier tech. Purchased directly from yours truly. Go on, you deserve a shopping spree now that you're free of your Vanguard bonds. When you're done, your old pal Drifter has news from the Pikers. Alright. I don't even know what the recon shank does, honestly.
You have good taste. Happy hunting out there.
Let's go and speak to Drifter.
Hey, hero. Heard you've been getting into it with the syndicates. You're the talk of Tharsis. I need your ear for a sec. Away from Blue. That data disk we lifted. I got a line in on a way to break it open. You know the Pikers. The lick-sneak punks who don't care for houses or the traveler. Treat servitors on the same level as dregs. They're atheists, radicals, wild children. These kids been scrapping with the Imperium for a minute now. Got splicer shanks that can crack the disc we stole, unlike our ghosts. Spider and Rilix, the Pikers' leader, got an exchange set up. Down in the dunes, on Spider's fancy new boat. He's been hounding me to send you his way. Go meet him. Get a shank. Keep Spider happy. He talks Syndicate. The Syndicate's got numbers, and we need numbers to stop the Imperium. They know we got the plans for their Nightfall station on that disc. It's our silver bullet. We get in, we'll know how to take their super weapon off the table. Wish I could go with you, but I gotta chase down some loose ends elsewhere. Do me a favor. Take Blue with you. Tell her... Well, don't tell her anything. You saw what they want me to do. What they said I'm gonna do, or did already. She'll sniff me out and she'll say I'm running. But I ain't. I ain't leaving her. She needs to stay here. To do this job. Don't let her come after me. And if she tries, you keep her away.
We established a genuine business relationship with the Pikers, and Drifter has helped us set up an exchange with them. They bring a splicer shank to help us extract further data from Imperium installations on the whereabouts, defenses, and operational status of Nightfall. Okay, so just a heads up. Just a heads up, that's basically the Nightfall station is basically Destiny's version of the Destroyer or whatever it's called. The Death Star, that's right. But I think we're gonna call it quits here for today. That was more than enough for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. It was quite a bit of a gaming session. We stretched ourselves to about 3 hours total, maybe a little bit more than that. So I'll work on having both parts of today's live stream up on YouTube as soon as possible, and then tomorrow we'll continue with what's essentially part 2 of the playthrough. I'm planning on finishing the playthrough live on stream, and then if all works out well, I'll start making separate videos for YouTube normal YouTube gameplay, and I guess we'll see. So yeah. I don't know how long the campaign is, but so far it's been quite long, and the last few bits have been quite tedious. I really need a break, so again, I'll work on getting these 2 live streams uploaded to my YouTube channel, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. We still got quite a lot of bit of campaign to go through, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, thank you so much for your attention, and yeah, have a good day.